Hello and welcome again to another episode of Encouragement in the Way of the Lord. As we've been sharing this summer, we have gotten some new chickens and we wanted to share a little bit of the genesis and things that we had to do before they could come to be home with us. And that involved building a new coop. Here you can see we're setting some groundwork for the materials right next to the old coop where Amélie is. Here, Papa and I are establishing the base of the coop using some old recovered barn timber for the outside base, plus some concrete pads at the corners, and then some just rough cut softwood plank there for the base. Almost all done, just one last board to fix after we get that one there. Papa's going to come in here for a final measurement, make sure we got the right thickness so we have it nice and square. Here I am starting to frame it up. We use 24-inch on center for the external of the coop, keeping the material cost down a little bit, keeping it a little bit lighter, but we went with 16s on the roof. It's Ontario winters, big snow load, we didn't want anything collapsing. Starting to frame it all in, starting to get the interior sheeting up. It's starting to look like a building now, seeing everything come together. Got the tin on the roof, starting to put some of the insulation in, wrap it all up. Now we got the outside sheeting on. Here we go. All the exterior sheeting has now been put on. You can see the nice little area in the back here for the chickens to come outside, get some sun, get some fresh air. Window down there at the bottom so they can look out and see what's going on. On the front, we've got our nice little door and the window there for the chickens to look outside as well. Sticks out a little bit on the back side there, helps us see what's going on. Moving on inside, you're going to see that we have two separate sections here, divided into left and right, doors for each. Allows us to keep the flock separate if we need to, but also expand it out into a single area if we want them to have a little bit more room. Here on the right, stepping inside, it's kind of nice. We have a full 7-foot ceiling at the peak there, tapers down to 4 feet. Here's our little divider, keeping the areas separate. And you can see at the back some separate doors that get them into that outside run. Here we have the coops, nesting boxes, 2 on one side, 3 on the other. Here we are bringing home our new flock, going to get them all nice and settled in. Big day for them. We had just picked them up that morning and came home. Here we are. We have a couple of black copper Moran hybrids called Majesty Marins that we're letting out first. They did not want to come out of that little kennel there, so they need a little bit of encouragement before trying out the new adventure in their new housing here. Really didn't want to come out, went right back in there, and we try again. There we go, a little bit of success. And for number 2, there they go. And moving on to our next batch. Here we are, we have some crested cream leg bars, beautiful chickens, tiny. Looking back, it's amazing how small they were when we first got them compared to what they are right now, as you've seen in some of the last videos. Here, putting on the other side, was a rooster that we had gotten. That's Henri. If you saw his videos, him doing his cock-a-doodle-doo, you can see just how tiny he was before when we first got him. And here's Henri on the left, and Henri Jr., who we actually thought was a female to start out. And that's because with these lavender Orpingtons, you cannot sex them without actually flipping over and taking a good close look at them. They don't have any color differentiations between male and female when they're first born. Here, They've got the coop all ready for the winter and just settled in, all nice and keeping them cozy. Thanks for joining us in this little trip back in time. Now I'm going to turn it over to Amélie and this week's message. Thanks and God bless.
Hi everyone. This is a snowy day today. And you can tell that it is snowing. I just thought I would talk to you as I'm walking with all my dogs here. Trevor is not here for a little while, but I just thought I would talk to you, just as an encouragement in the way of the Lord. And sometimes we can feel so lonely and almost impossible to be able to achieve this place that the Lord is calling us to be. But one thing that is sure is that the Lord, whoever comes to the Lord, He will not cast away. And yes, this is something that I've often asked myself. Sorry, it was slippery. This is something that I often ask myself. How do I know that I'm really there? How do I know that I'm where the Lord wants me to be? And then I search my soul and I ask the Lord to search my soul with His Spirit. And what I come about is that I love His righteousness. I love what is of Him. I want to serve Him. I want to be part of Him. If there would be two worlds that I would have to choose from, which one would I choose? This world, where things are going so wrong, or the world with the Lord, where things are peace? He is merciful, almighty, knowing everything. He is love. Which one would I pick? And my heart and my soul, my whole being goes straight to the life and the world of the Lord. So my friend, ask yourself, where are you? What do you love? Do you love sin? Do you love things that are going on wrong in this world? You can think that, if I become a Christian, if I become a follower of Christ, I will have to leave everything behind. I won't be able to have fun anymore. But really, will you really have fun in this world when you realize how broke you are, how depressed you are? So, or you could have the everlasting joy. I've often asked myself, when the Lord, here's Mama coming, when the Lord is getting things off me because it belongs to the flesh, it doesn't belong to the Lord, then the Lord always replace it. So dare to give your life to the Lord, and the Lord will give you back much more. Here's Mama coming. I love her so much. She is the reason, one of the tool that the Lord used. Come on. She's one of the tools that the Lord used to bring me to the Lord, and I'm so thankful for her. She's my little mama. I love her so much. Yeah. So Mom, if you would have to choose from a world of where everything seems to be so wrong, so sinful, so corrupted, so full of lies, or a life where it is genuine love, genuine sharing, loving, and caring, and forgiving, which one would you choose?
Well, we know it's not this one down here. It's the one from above.
Mm-hmm.
The one that we're waiting for.
Exactly. Yeah. So that is it, friends. And yes, It was just a little short one that I wanted to encourage you in the way of the Lord, and you can never love the Lord too much. So keep on searching Him, loving Him, asking Him to change your heart, to search your heart, and to make you more to His image. So we love you guys, and we'll see you next time. God bless.